This is a serious question for the Minister, and it's one of these things, find the subclause. I would challenge someone to find subclause 7B of clause 74. I've been looking for it, I can't find it. It's been brought into force according to the SOP, and to be fair, it was being brought into force by the amendment. In fact, 7B is something that came in apparently as a result of the Select Committee, but if one goes to 74, there's no 7B on the that I can find, at least on the required page 56 of that bill. And if one goes to the supplementary order paper, page 58, we can find 7BA, 7BAB, we can find 7BB, we can find 7BC. But we don't appear to be able to find, and it might, I mean, if there's a separate supplementary order paper from the Minister that I haven't got, and it's clicked in there somewhere, then that's something that I'd be interested in. But I'm trying to work out, and I do have an interest in the regional seasonal employer scheme. I've had something to do with it setting up, and in fact worked with a group of the people recently. But I am, it is one of the. It's a bit like pinning the tail on a donkey. I'm trying to find where this clause, subclause 7B of 74 is. And I'd be obliged to any member opposite who can point out a page either of the supplementary order paper. Presumably it should be actually in the bill as reported back, because it's referred to in the bill as reported back. But we seem to have 74B 1 and 2, but don't seem to have 74 7, although I'm now working my way backwards. 74. Is it the definition clause? That's where it is. I'm obliged to officials for giving me a nod there, and in fact for members who have been searching, I don't know if it involves a chocolate fish or not, but it is on. It appears slightly out of place in a numbering thing, and I'm obliged to people, because I think we found it at about the same time. And for those who are at home searching through there, it's online. It's on page 55, and it's on line 11, 12 and 13 for those people who are interested in it. And I think it is one of the problems that this late at night, the difference between 74 B7 and in this case 74 7B is something that can be a little bit confusing, and I apologise to the House for that particular point. But it does go to, I think, what is a pretty important factor, and that is that when one has a supplementary order paper with so many changes, and I'm just going to check again with so many changes, because we do have 74 9 as well, and it's a matter about whether that is also in the right place. That has to do with the transfer of value, which is outlined in paragraph B2, paragraph A, and that in fact is changed to a subparagraph. What do they call it, a lie with the brackets around it? There's a one of my friends who can remember Latin will be able to tell me. No, I don't know. No, it's all right. It's a long time since I've done Latin, but we count it as a 1 or an I with a Roman 1, I suppose. But it's not. There is a word for it. Sorry, a Roman. No. My colleague from Southland hasn't got a good memory of Latin either, and that's it was a long time ago. I think I can remember Amo and Mason Mad, and it was more. Amo was the one that I mainly went for during my career. Mr. Chairman.
Jackie Dean.